as a tradesperson, one of the things that used to drive me nuts the most was working with wrenches such as this, trying to either tighten or loosen a fitting and having the wrench slip, thereby rounding off the fittings, or worse yet, busting the knuckles into something and just, having them all bloody. And it's just like, so there was one day that I was on a rooftop, and it was like minus something ungodly out there with the flu, and I needed to get heat into this building, and I had the part. It would have been a really, really simple, easy fix if I could only be able to take apart the gas lines, install a new regulator, and everything would be fine, and I could relax the next day and just take it easy. And for the love of money, or for love nor money, I couldn't get these fittings apart. There was just everything I tried, and with all the strength I had, I couldn't get it apart. And I was rounding fittings, and I was ovaling the brass fittings, just making things even worse. And I was just wondering, like, if I had just some kind of a wrench that could just grip onto it, where the bottom would just be able to dig in to the bottom fitting, we'd actually have something. And that started to get me thinking. And this got me to the idea of coming up to a friend of mine, and we'd actually welded up jaws on a standard adjustable wrench that worked exceptionally well. It had 3 points of contact right here, 3 opposite points of contact, and that lower jaw, when applying as much torque as possible, would actually transmit all the torque into the fitting, and three opposite sides of contact prevented that fitting from becoming rounded. And it even worked well on already rounded fittings. All you needed was just that flat spot, and it was just amazing. This is my go-to wrench. This was beautiful. But the only thing was that, so when we started manufacturing at this point it was called the full contact wrench, it was great. The only thing was that it was slow. Like, it was kind of cumbersome. Okay, well, you get it on there, and then you kind of have to take it off and reposition it, and then tighten it up again. What we needed was a wrench that would actually be able to ratchet. Now, there was something already out there on the market called the Fat Max wrench, but putting it on here, it wasn't conducive in getting all the torque that you really needed onto that fitting, so that it wouldn't round the fitting. So what I did was, for the time being, is I took the lower jaw off of that Fat Max wrench, and I applied it onto the wrench that we already had manufactured. And I'm telling you, this was something amazing. Now you have 3 points of contact, solid points of contact. There's no way this wrench is ever going to slip. It's never going to bust people's knuckles again, and it's fast. And it's literally, like, with the ratcheting option, made work that much quicker. This has been my go-to wrench in my kit for quite a number of years now, and I don't know what to say. I honestly believe that if tradespeople and average people that own toolboxes, for that matter, had access to this, I honestly believe that it would make the world just that a little bit of a better place. It's why I invented it. It's just, necessity is the mother of invention, and this is exactly what I needed. So that's why I decided to be able to put this together. Now, there's other things that come into play, and other attachments with emails and things like this that you'll be able to see. But I was just so delighted, so happy that we were able to be able to create this. And we actually had 5 or 6 manufactured with specific drawings, a specific lower jaw, a number of changes that needed to be made that worked incredibly well. And we had it done with a CNC machine and CAD drawings, specific CAD drawings, to be able to make that happen. And we were just so excited about the whole thing. Unfortunately, some things with coastal marketing fell apart, and there had to be a cease and desist order, and basically at that point, a lot of things that it just went into the closet, unfortunately. So I'm glad to be able to bring this back, because I honestly believe that if more people had access to this, it'd really be something. It'd really be something. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous day.